Guys, I really want to talk about Tomb Raider. I wanted to like this movie. I really did. This is going to be a spoiler-heavy review. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way now. This is my review for the movie Tomb Raider. Saw it on Friday. I'm just now putting out my review. Been busy all weekend. Yeah, life. So let's go ahead and get it out of the way. The main thing that drove me crazy about this movie, it's my daughter. The story. Oh, why the story? Action scenes were great. Action scenes were really good. The shooting scenes, the plane, the plane escape scene where she falls into the rushing ravine, where she's barreling down towards the waterfall and catches herself with the plane and gets caught and escapes the plane, has to jump out and finds the parachute to save herself and falls into the forest. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. And it's also, tell you what, let's go ahead and get all the positive out of the way first. Go ahead and get that out of the way first. So some of the scenes that, are in the movie directly correlate with Tomb Raider the game. And that was absolutely wonderful. The scene where she falls into the forest and gets the stick jabbed into her stomach, that was absolutely great. That was wonderfully acted. The scene where she kills the guy, I think I like the game version better, obviously, because I don't think anything is going to beat her stealing that dude's gun and blowing his brains out with his own pistol. I think her grabbing him and strangling him in the river was actually really good. I really enjoyed that scene, and the actress's facial expressions right after that scene too was really good too. I love that scene. It's probably one of my favorite scenes throughout the entire movie. But everything with the dad, man. But I tell you what, to be honest, I really didn't like the dad aspect in the original game either. The whole thing of him committing suicide and all that jazz, I just didn't really see it. I couldn't really get into it. But I'll tell you what, I had a feeling that they were going to take the story in this direction. But when she was on the island and broke free and whatnot, as soon as they revealed that the dad was still alive and kicking and had been on the island this whole time, that drove me bonkers. Really? So you're telling me through 7 years, you're supposed to be a genius and you couldn't figure out any kind of a way to get off of that island? Really? Come on, man. Come on. You're supposed to be one of the most brilliant minds on earth, Richard Croft, and you were there for 7 years and couldn't figure out any kind of a way to get off of the island. And your daughter comes in and, figures out everything and is able to get you off within a day, even though you didn't even make it off. You got yourself killed by the Black Death. But, yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, damn it, man. Damn it. I wanted to love this movie. I was dying to like this movie. I actually really enjoyed the Assassin's Creed movie. I really did. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't, a blockbuster by any means, but I enjoyed it. I feel like it represented the story of Assassin's Creed really, really well. With this one, just that fact alone that, I don't know, Dad kind of just took me out of the experience completely. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like if they had have kept Dad dead, if she would have found a skeleton or found his corpse with all his notes and stuff, I feel like that would have been a more heartbreaking, pull to the audience to pull us more into the experience. But keeping him alive all this time, I think that destroys, Laura's character development completely. So, because pretty much everything up until that point of her life was trying to do or trying to, make her dad proud. And now that dad is alive still, it's like all that was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I did not like it. I didn't like it at all. So, so aside from the parts that I did not like, and I'm sorry about this glare right here. I got this light like right here. Yeah. Hopefully y'all mind. But I'm down in my basement. I was drinking some tequila. I went back and forth on whether or not I even wanted to make a review of this movie because it just pissed me off so much. But man, I gotta do it. I have so much to say about this movie that let me just go ahead and pull out the camera and just film. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said, going back to the parts that I actually like I said, the critical scenes that mirror the video game, that's where this movie is at its best. Like I said, with the plane scene and Laura getting her first kill scene, and Laura being an actual Tomb Raider and like solving puzzles and figuring out stuff and figuring, the whole aspect of her figuring out her dad's puzzle of getting to Hong Kong and getting to the island and figuring out the huge puzzle at the end. That's where this movie shines. Now, I went to go see this movie with my wife, and if you ask her, she absolutely loved it. But asking her, she's also she loved the original Angelina Jolie Tomb Raiders 2. Now, going back, I liked the original. I thought the original was really cool. It was really good. But I also thought the Cradle of Life was complete garbage. So now, if I'm comparing those Tomb Raiders to this Tomb Raider, I think it's about on the Hollywood blockbuster aspect of it. I think it's about on the same par as the original, and I think honest to God, I think it will do well enough to warrant at least one sequel. But does it deserve it story wise? No, I don't think it does, because obviously they're setting up Anna to be the bad guy in the next one because she's probably going to end up being the leader of Trinity. So with the spoilers that was at the end of this one. So I think that's what they're trying to set up, just like how it was in the Rise of Tomb Raider video game, which is an amazing game. So I mean, like I said, if they can take the aspects from the game and keep on incorporating them into the movie, and I think if they just actually, going back to the movie itself, that whole aspect of her on the bike and being chased with the foxtail and all that crap, stupid. That was a terrible idea. Why? It was dumb. Don't do that anymore. Keep it about, her searching tombs and shooting guys with her twin pistols or with an assault rifle. And that's another thing too. On my playthrough through Tomb Raider, I used the bow and arrow sometimes when I was in stealth situations, but when it came to those full out, rifle, when it's like 20 guys coming after you, I was using assault rifle. So I thought it was weird that she didn't use any assault rifle or pistol at all whatsoever. She stuck with the bow and arrow the entire movie. I guess it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I guess I understand it for I'm a survivor and all that story jazz and whatnot. But I feel like it would have been more realistic. If you take out a guy with a bow and arrow that's got an assault rifle, why wouldn't you pick that assault rifle up and use that? Surely she's been trained in using pistols and assault rifles if she's been trained in archery. So yeah, that kind of drove me up a wall too. But yeah, man, if I had to give this movie a score, I would go 6.2 out of 10, I think. Yeah, 6.2. It's definitely not a fail. I feel like I got my money's worth. It's an awesome popcorn flick. Yeah, it's an amazing popcorn flick. You're definitely going to be entertained. Some parts of it are going to piss you off, and and obviously I'm a Tomb Raider video game fan, so you might not have ever played a Tomb Raider video game ever before. You might go into this movie and absolutely enjoy it, love it. Hell, my wife was one of them. But but for me, knowing the story of the video games and playing the two most previous video games from the series, I just wanted a little bit more story wise. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, I was satisfied when it came to the action and the blockbuster moments and the portrayal of the character. I thought, man, I can't think of the name. I can't think of her name, but she was definitely a very accurate representation of the new version of Laura Croft. Because back in the day, I think Angelina Jolie did a wonderful job portraying Laura Croft back in those days, but how they portray Laura Croft now is trying to be a more realistic character and to develop her origin story. I think they did a really good job of expressing that. But like I said, the whole dad aspect and like I said, that bike scene or whatever, that definitely dragged the whole experience down a whole lot for me. So that's why I give it the score that I give it. Oh yeah, and the villain was crap too. His motivations, the reason why he was stuck on the island, crap, man. None of it was explained. Why was he stuck there for 7 years and he couldn't go see his kids? Why could he not call a transport, just to go and visit the kids or whatever? Why did he need to be there for 7 years? That was never explained. Like I said, his motivation was stupid. He was stupid. Every one of his intimidation moments or whatever, crap. No, I feel like they were more funny and forced than being any kind of way intimidating. Yeah. No, it's terrible. Terrible. Well, you might have a different opinion or whatnot, and if you do, post it in the comments below. Let's have an argument. So, I'm game. So, alright, I think we'll go ahead and end the video here. If you liked it, do ahead and hit that like button. I really appreciate it. You know the drill. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79 and facebook.com/marjack79. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Remember, my score for Tomb Raider was a 6.2 out of 10. Yep, that's how I feel about it. And until then, guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Oh, P.S. I actually finished Dragon Ball Fighter Z too, so you can expect my review on that coming very soon too. Probably the next game I plan on playing is probably going to be the DLC for Assassin's Creed. I think it's the Pharaoh's Curse or something like that. So yeah, you can look forward to some of that too. All right, until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you later. Bye.